Been saying, woo woo, ay. Okay, can you let me finish? Yeah. I've watched thousands of YouTube videos in my life, thousands. And every time I clicked on that play button in someone's video, there was this little voice in my head that said, I want to be on the other side of the screen. And then immediately, before I even finished that thought, there was another thought that came and said, yeah, no one's gonna watch it anyway. And just like that, the dream died before it even started. Every single time. Every single time. Until one day recently, that same exact voice that kept me from even starting or trying was the reason I started. And that's what this video is about today. So if you're new here, I'm Sukaina and welcome to my channel. I want to make this video today a little bit different. I don't think anyone really talks about this part. The fact that the idea of no one is gonna watch it anyway was actually the reason why I started this channel. Because if no one is gonna watch it anyway, that's less pressure on me, right? Then my friends are not gonna see it. My family are not gonna see it. I didn't even tell my family that I started this YouTube channel yet. Not even my best friend. That's less pressure on me. That's easier for me to make this video. Nobody really talks about how the feeling that you get when you press that record button for the first time, and like the procrastination, the fear, the embarrassment, and that specific kind of dread that comes from knowing that your face is about to be out there and is about to be on social media for literally anyone to see. Been saying, woo woo, ay. Okay, can you let me finish? Yeah. I see a lot of videos online about people that's been building a YouTube channel for 5 years, 9 years, 10 years. I've been procrastinating for 10 years before I started this first YouTube video online. So let me take you a little bit back. For a while, I've been a big YouTube consumer, pretty much like a lot of people. I would watch YouTube all the time, every single day. And I would find creators I love and I would watch the videos that they make and I would get inspired and I would see myself in their place doing what they do and I would fantasize about it and I would even walk around in the house coming up with ideas and scripts. I would sit in front of the TV. I would start talking, sorry, in front of the TV, in front of the mirror. I would start talking and acting like them and maybe doing my makeup like them. And then the moment I would even put the camera in front of me and try to film, there's that fear. The moment I would want to talk to the camera, there's that uncomfortableness, like it's outside of my comfort zone. And I would also see them building their businesses and growing in public for everyone to see their journey and being able to express themselves freely. And I would be so inspired. I'm not even joking. I had the ideas, I had the opinions, I had the value that I would give, the teaching skills, and the actual skills that I would teach. But I wouldn't be able to film, to put myself on camera and film. I don't know if anyone has been in the same situation. So I would open my camera and then I would absolutely do nothing, say nothing. Then I would close my camera. I wouldn't even download that video. Yep, sad. And I believe that it's because the moment it became real, the fear came with it. And it wasn't really a lot more about strangers. Yes, the idea of like random people, strangers judging me is uncomfortable. But that wasn't the main thing. The main thing was the people I know, my family, my friends, my community, my country. And look, I love where I come from. It's my identity, it's my everything. I love my family, they're very supportive. I love my friends, they are the most supportive people in the world. But there is this invisible thing that exists in every single culture, in every single country, that exists everywhere, which is if you try something like something big, something in public, and sure people would watch it, they will support you, they will cheer you on. However, if you fail, if you embarrass yourself, if you look stupid, if you look cringe, they will remember. And well, thinking about it right now, right this second, it's not that big of a deal. But before, it used to be something that crippled me from starting because it felt humiliating. There's this humiliation that comes from starting something in public and failing. Yeah. And I started a lot of things and failed, but not in public. And the thing is, stranger will forget about you. Like one day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. If you're big, they will forget about you. Your people, your family, they will not. They will bring it up in a dinner setting in the most random times, and you'll just have to hear it and smile and be like, yeah. So that's what I was trying to avoid. And it's just a way to protect myself. And I know that this was just my defense mechanism in my brain to protect myself. The way you change perspectives, and when I say change perspective, I mean from looking at it in a negative way to positive way, from having a big objective, breaking it down into small goals that you achieve little by little. So these are the two ways that I am going to talk about today in order to overcome procrastination before starting the YouTube channel. So the first part is changing your mindset, changing the perspective from negative to positive. The thing I kept telling myself to not start was nobody's gonna watch my videos anyway, so why would I even do it? And that was the thought, that was the killer. Who do you think you are? Nobody knows you. Nobody's gonna click on your videos. You're gonna be posting into the void, and it's gonna be there, and it's gonna stay there, and you're gonna be humiliating that nagging little shaitan in your head. These negative thoughts, they lived in my head for a long time. They would kill instantly any ambition that I would have or any like moment that I would want to start. And I had to deal with that. Until one day, I don't even remember exactly when, recently, one day, that thought came in. And I was like, if nobody's gonna watch it anyway, then why wouldn't I just do it? If nobody's gonna watch it, then nobody I know is gonna watch it. Then why wouldn't I just do it? Let's do it. Why not? How like big would it be? Nobody's gonna watch it. Let's do it. So the video is gonna disappear into the void. My family won't see it, my friends won't see it. Stranger might see it, and if it's that bad, then it's fine. They're gonna forget about it. This very thing that was negative, I turned it into something positive that helped me to start. So if there is no audience to witness the embarrassment and the cringe, there is an audience. Thank you for the 14 people who watched my first video. And thank you to the 2,163 people that watched my reel. That's a big achievement. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. That made me so happy. But yeah, if nobody's gonna watch it, then let's just do it. Let it stay in the void. And genuinely made me so happy and made me enjoy doing this. I used to dread the idea of picking my phone and filming and taking pictures. I swear to Allah, I promise you, it was the worst thing that I could ever do or think about doing. And now I'm actually enjoying it. Now I'm actually doing it. And now I'm actually looking at myself and feeling proud and feeling more confident. So just do it. There's that reel that said, just do it. Yeah, just do it. So after I made that shift in my mindset, that fear became stupid. And that's why I said sometimes you don't need that big motivational like change, like that big motivational speech. You just need like one little small thought or like small perspective to change from a negative perspective to a positive perspective, and it makes the fear that I had for years stupid. Now, the second part is breaking down big objectives into small objectives. The big objective with me was posting the perfect video, perfect lighting, perfect audio, perfect speech, perfect way of speaking, a perfect English, perfect everything. It wasn't the case. So that objective crippled me. It kept me away from starting. I'm not ready. It's not perfect. Because I'm such a perfectionist, it made posting that first video one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever done. Because I had such a big objective that I didn't know from where to start. The perfect speech, blank page, where do I start? The perfect lighting, what material should I buy? And I should spend the money and I should buy the perfect camera, the perfect audio. So I had to change that. And I make this statement as someone who called businesses, who did sales, who got a lot of awards, who did a lot of public speaking, who hosted a lot of events, who's very used to putting herself out there, starting a business, quitting my job. So someone who's done genuinely bold things professionally.
To build credibility without having so many subscribers, which we know is important to build trust and have people get invested into your videos.
Deciding to start wasn't actually the hard part for me. The hard part was filming. By the way, I use Benefit Tint. This is my signature makeup that I'm trying to do, and I thought, why don't I just film while I'm doing it? Sitting in front of a camera and actually filming myself and talking to the camera was the hard part, because it was actually so out of my comfort zone and I didn't know how to do it. I just kept postponing it, although I really wanted to do it. So I kept postponing it every single day. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the day after. No, today I woke up late. The lighting is not the best. No, the microphone is decharging. I just keep coming up with excuses to not actually film, but it was not excuses, it was just actually fear. So now I'm gonna go with Hourglass. I use the shade. Oh my god, I'm actually doing this. I don't know how to do this. This is the shade. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. Actually, to be honest, those weren't actually really fake excuses. They were actually true, because the lighting does suck in my videos. And the audio is not the best either. But deep down, like, that wouldn't stop me really. Deep down, the real issue was, I'm actually doing this. I'm actually like filming, and I'm actually gonna do this channel. I'm actually doing this. And yeah, and this is definitely out of my comfort zone for someone who never posted ever before. So I actually watched a video from VENESSA, and she's a big YouTuber. She has almost 1 million followers. She created I believe an 8 million business, and she took, I think, 2 years break after doing YouTube for 5 years. And she was talking about when she decided to come back, it was hard for her. Even if she did it for 5 years, it was really hard for her to pick it up right instantly, and she kept on postponing it for days and days, and days would turn into weeks, and she just couldn't do it. So the way she helped herself actually get up and just film was this idea, like, let me just do my makeup. Let me just do my makeup and that's it. I don't really have to film, I just have to do my makeup. And that idea like resonated with me a lot, because I was going through the same thing. I was just trying to postpone it because it was out of my comfort zone, and I was like, okay, let me just do my makeup. That's something I can do. That's something I know how to do. I'll just do my makeup and that's it. So once I do my makeup, I wouldn't want to let it go to waste. I'm like, I have my makeup on. I did my hair, I did my makeup. Might as well just film the video. And that helped me, or made it easier, or pushed me to actually sit and actually do it. And this helps a lot, to be honest, for someone that's an overthinker. I'm big on Benefit. I use the professional power powder, and it's good. I like it. So all I have to do is put on some makeup, no pressure to film, no pressure whatsoever, and that's it. Here's again, Hola from Benefit. I just realized I have a lot of benefits, but their products are good. Because my skin is acne prone, and I rarely find like makeup that suits my skin tone and my skin type. My makeup is really just quick, easy, fresh, switching my mindset to the idea that I'm just gonna put on my makeup is what actually helped me start. Just so that you see how powerful the way you speak to yourself and the way you change ideas in your head, the way you change your perspective about things in your head, the way you trick yourself, I would say. I don't know, but it's really powerful. It helped me take action. And definitely, I'm gonna film today again because I really don't want to let this beautiful contour go to waste. I had this pimple from eating a lot of sweets. I just love sweets. And actually, that's the thing that not a lot of people talk about when it comes to taking action. It's not always that big motivational moment that will get you moving. Sometimes it's just changing that one tiny sentence in your head that will actually get you moving. Now I'm using this color shade from Sephora. My makeup is dirty, y'all. That's how unprepared I am. I literally just picked up my makeup to do my makeup, and then I thought, okay, I'm gonna film because it is true. I'm changing my thoughts from I need to make a perfect video to literally I just need to put on my makeup. Deep down, I know that the objective is to film. Oh my god, look at that beautiful shade. Oh, they're probably like, I just got a notification on my phone. It's probably a missile heading towards Dubai. It's the war, and I'm doing my makeup. Priorities. Life is, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, I'm in a safe city where things like this happen, but it's just not as scary because of how much powerful the defense mechanism in this country is. Alhamdulillah, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to live here in this country. It's such a blessing, such a beautiful place to buy. And that one shift of thoughts is what actually helped me put my first video. And I have to thank VENESSA LAU for that. Thanks. And now I don't want to call it the last because the last is my lips, is my lip liner. And this is how I do my eyelashes. I just put the mascara at roots of the eyelashes, and then I create, oh putain, I forgot the wing. Anyway, so I do the roots. Bismillah. I do the roots and I make this circular motion. That's the technique that I use, and it helps me get these eyelashes. And then I finish with rest. And then I see if I want to do it again or if I'm happy with the results. And that's it. I'm happy with the result. And I only do the upper lashes. I don't do the bottom. And that's it. Like to separate them, I'll remove this parts right here. I use this palette right here. Dirty, I know, sorry. And I use this color and this brush for my eyeliner. I don't do an eyeliner. I need my mirror for this. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Okay, whatever, this is good enough. Then I do the middle, but just like that, it gives it that natural lift effect, and it's brown, so it's not that harsh. This is the first time I do this in front of an actual camera, like phone. It's not a camera, it's phone. And yeah, and that's it. It's my everyday look almost. I overline the bottom because somehow when I do this, the bottom doesn't look anyway, and it gives like this effect. And or overline this top right here, and then I just finish. That's it. I finish. I'm the type of person that if I like something, I'm gonna stick with that one thing for the rest of my life. And I really shouldn't with makeup, but this is why I buy high quality makeup. It lasts me for a year. This one makeup artist gave it to me 3 years ago, and it worked. And I kept on putting it on every single day. And then I finish with my gloss, my lip gloss from Dior. And this is the final look. Very natural, like an everyday look. Okay, so step 3 is the actual system that made things easy for me to just wake up and film. So now that I fixed the problem of starting and then waking up and filming, now how do I keep doing this? How do I keep going? Because if you know me, although I've managed to do everything, I'm the type of a person who will try to find a way to procrastinate. I know this about me. I'm trying to fix it. I will try to find a way to procrastinate, and if there's a friction in anything that I'm trying to do, my brain will find it and will use it as a reason. So I built a system with the help of AI, and thankfully, I live in an age where we have access to AI, thank God. And so I built a system, and I want to show you how I did it so that you can use it, and so that it would make it easy for you to start your own YouTube channel. So I set up a project on Claude, and if you've never heard of Claude, then where do you live? Under a rock? Claude is number one right now above ChatGPT for the first time ever. I think they've done it this month. Yeah. There's this section called projects in Claude. And inside that project, I uploaded two things: expert content about YouTube scripting and a document of my own voice. So I've actually put transcripts of what they said, those experts. I took them from YouTube, and I've took transcripts of my videos and the way I speak. And I just give Claude an idea and it gives me a draft of the script. And of course, the script isn't perfect, it's 70% there. I have to go and tweak it and look at it and see what it's missing and say some things in my own way. But at least I'm not starting from a blank page. I'm starting with 70% done. Because starting from a blank page was my biggest procrastination triggers. Then for ideas, I use AI agents from MaxClaw, and they send me ideas as per my audience, well, audience as per what I like. And I hope I get an audience from that so that we all speak about what we like, so that we can be a community of shared interests. But yeah, it gives me ideas of what I like: AI, business building, building a brand from zero, learning about it, like emotional management, figuring out life, and making the best version out of yourself and making your dream board a reality, and going through all of that procrastination and laziness and just pushing yourself out there and figuring things out. But yeah, gives me ideas every single day so that I don't have to wake up and be like, what should I film today? And look in YouTube and try to find things. No, gives me those ideas and based on engagement velocity. And for editing, yes, because that's the last part, I use Despict, and I have their like saved templates as per my color palette, and I just use that drag and drop. Do I still spend 10 freaking hours editing that 30-minute video of a full tutorial of how I build an AI film? Do I still edit that and spend 10 hours until my back hurts? Yes. Do I still sit for 7 hours filming and doing it again and again until at least I manage to get a sentence right? Yes. But at least I am actually enjoying it and I'm actually happy doing it, and you actually see it in my face, and I'm not like uncomfortable anymore, because once you break that block, it doesn't feel the same anymore. And I want that for each one of you who is going through the same thing. So if this resonates with you, if you've been sitting on something, telling yourself that you're not ready, that you're not enough, that it's not, maybe it's not for you, there are people who are far less qualified than you with fewer ideas than you who are actually doing it. And not because they have something that you don't have, but because. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hydration. What was I saying? They're doing it not because they figured something out, but because they started. They started awkwardly, they started without everything in place, they started with them knowing that they're not that good. They started. So let that sink in for a while. You have one life, not two. And this is what I say to myself. I'm talking to you and I'm talking to myself at the same time. You have one life, not two, just one. So you make the best out of it. You live the life that you dream of. Dreams can come true. You be the most beautiful version of yourself, the most rich version of yourself, the most educated version of yourself, the most happy version of yourself, the most healthy version of yourself, because you have only one life, and you will not live this life, this one life, less than anything that you would want to live. You got the point. Times moves fast. These days turned into weeks. Like I wake up and it's Friday. It was Monday yesterday. Weeks turn into months. But we're still in February. And months turn into years. Time fly. So get up and get to work. Get some action done. Get something done. Do what you want to do. Get your to-do list done. Yeah. Talking to you and I'm talking to myself. The cringe is survivable. The bad lighting, clearly survivable. The bad audio, clearly survivable. The 14 views, clearly survivable. Look at me. I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm enjoying doing it. I'm still doing it. It's fine. I'm having fun. And sometimes starting looks like just putting on some makeup. If this resonates with you, can subscribe. And if you know anyone who would need to hear this, share it with them. And yeah, I make videos about building brands, about using AI, about building businesses, and about the psychology and the emotions through it. And I do it very publicly, very loudly, as you can see right now. And it's not perfect, but it's something, it's a start of something that's going to be amazing and that's going to be big. So tune in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.